Jaguars Travis Hunter to make two-way debut versus Steelers. Jacksonville, Florida. Travis Hunter will make his two-way debut Saturday night when the Jacksonville Jaguars play host to the Pittsburgh Steelers in both teams' preseason opener. Hunter will play receiver and cornerback against the Steelers, and head coach Liam Coen said Thursday that the Jaguars starters will play as well. How long they play, however, will depend on how things go during the game at EverBank Stadium. Coen said conversations with center Robert Hainsey, who was with Coen in Tampa Bay in 2024, and quarterback Trevor Lawrence was a factor in his decision. The fact that the team only has one joint practice scheduled, in Miami on August 21st, was a factor as well. Hainsey just came up the other day in the weight room was just like, "What are we doing?" And I'm like, "I'm still working on it." Hainsey said, "We want to play." And Trevor as well and some of the guys. Trevor called me the other night and we've talked about it as well on the ride home a little bit. So yeah, I appreciate that and definitely more of what you're looking for in terms of the communication and the ability to be honest and have a real conversation, and ultimately those guys have a pulse so much more for what the locker room is than I do on a daily basis. So it was good to hear from those guys. Hunter has practiced on both offense and defense 3 times this week after making his two-way debut in last Friday night's scrimmage at EverBank Stadium. The NFL world is about to witness something rare, no, revolutionary. When the Jacksonville Jaguars step onto the field for their preseason opener against the Pittsburgh Steelers, all eyes won't just be on the quarterback or the new play caller. They'll be locked in on the blur of athleticism known as Travis Hunter, a rookie sensation who's ready to defy modern football logic. He's not just starting, he's doing it twice. Offense and defense. Receiver and cornerback. One jersey. 2 identities. A new era in Duval. The Jaguars knew what they were getting when they drafted Travis Hunter. They didn't just see a promising rookie, they saw a throwback to the days of Ironman football, fused with next-gen athleticism. Jacksonville GM Trent Baalke called him the most electric dual-role player since Deion Sanders, with the footwork of a receiver and the instincts of a lockdown corner. But on Saturday, this won't be about comparisons. It's about the real-time arrival of a new prototype, one the Jaguars have carefully, and secretly, been preparing to unleash. Yeah, head coach Doug Peterson smirked at a press conference earlier this week. We're letting him loose. Both ways. The room lit up. So did Jaguars fans. Travis Hunter's two-way debut against the Steelers wasn't just a headline, it was a statement. 2 helmets, 1 mind. During training camp, reporters whispered about it. Scout team alignments had Travis defending passes one moment, then catching them the next. Then, by week 3, it was no longer secret, it was spectacle. During a closed-door scrimmage, Hunter reportedly had an interception, a pass breakup, and a 65-yard touchdown catch in the same quarter. Offensive coordinator Liam Coen laughed when asked how he planned to use him. "He's not a gadget," Coen said. "He's a weapon of mass disruption. You plan for him like he's 3 players. Only problem is, he's 1. And he's 100% healthy. The matchup, Pittsburgh's perfect test. If there's a perfect storm for a debut, it might be Pittsburgh. The Steelers' defense will test Hunter's ability to find space against NFL-level press coverage, with Joey Porter Jr. and Minkah Fitzpatrick lurking. But Hunter's not just speed, he's deception. He's already built a rhythm with QB Trevor Lawrence, and the two connected on a one-handed sideline grab in camp that turned heads and maybe snapped a few ankles. Defensively, Hunter's up against Steelers rookie Roman Wilson, a shifty route runner from Michigan. But according to defensive backs coach Deshia Townsend, Hunter's already watching film like a vet. He's diagnosing routes before the snap. If Wilson's not careful, that ball is going the other way. Let me play football. What makes this more than a preseason storyline is Hunter's hunger. When reporters asked him if he was nervous, he simply replied, "Man, I've been waiting my whole life to just play football. Don't box me in." This isn't about ego for him. It's about expression. "I'm not a wide receiver who plays defense," Hunter said. "I'm a football player. That's it." And it shows. Coaches praise his recovery speed. Teammates marvel at how he switches from offense to defense like flipping a light switch. There's no drop-off, no hesitation. It's as if his football brain has two tabs open at once, and both are running at full speed. Coach Prime's shadow. Though Hunter has long moved past Colorado, the presence of Deion Sanders still hangs over every highlight. Coach Prime showed me how to be rare, Hunter recently told NFL Network. Now it's time to show them how rare can win. Deion was the last to make two-way football fashionable. But Hunter's not following in his footsteps. He's sprinting out of the tunnel, carving his own path, with Prime's voice in the back of his head, sure, but with a fire that's all his own. Jacksonville doesn't want him to be Deion. They want him to be Hunter. The countdown begins. When kickoff hits at Acrisure Stadium, it won't be just about Jaguars versus Steelers. It'll be about whether one man can shift the narrative of what's possible in the modern NFL. The Jaguars coaching staff is keeping his snap count flexible, but expect him to play 1 or 2 drives on each side of the ball, unless he forces their hand. He's got that look, linebacker Josh Allen said. Like if you leave him on the field too long, he's gonna do something that ends up on SportsCenter. The city of Jacksonville is holding its breath. The fans are ready. And Travis Hunter? He's already in motion. Final thoughts. There's something cinematic about what's happening with Travis Hunter. A rookie, still wet behind the ears, ready to shake the foundation of positional play in the NFL. He's not a wide receiver. He's not a cornerback. He's both. And against the Steelers, he's stepping into the arena where legends are made, not just for a debut, but for a declaration. I'm not here to follow rules. I'm here to rewrite them.